You said she wanted to tell me another thing. She said no something about my hair. Like she wants me to look back in my life. Something about my hair being
Okay,
poofy.
little.
Mhm.
So basically, what she was saying is, she showed me you at a little girl. That's what I was saying. Um, this is draining the fuck out of me if I'm gonna pass out. Um, she says basically, you need to go back and find where that ambition and that drive as a little girl fell off. She showed me you like loving life as a little girl, like animated, just very bubbly, like you lost that somewhere. She wants you to find where you lost that at. Um, because that's when you were at your most authentic. That's when you were your pure self.
Yeah.
She says, never forget who you are. I
Yeah.
know you didn't know me or know me very well. I know you don't know me very well.
Mhm.
It's 4 in the morning. Nobody should be calling my phone. Although you don't know her very well, one, she wants you to know she's proud of you.
Mhm.
Who's the male that's passed?
Is that my
Is it
grandpa? He got a baseball suit on. Oh, it's a young. Is it a young?
one? That's the other one. This is a young male. I don't know if this is like your cousin, brother, something. This is a young male.
What he look like?
I don't know if this is like a friend.
That might be my ex.
Oh, okay.
What he look like?
He said, I look like you, motherfucker.
Oh,
Does that mean something though?
that's the way he used to talk. Like very like. Oh man.
There's something about his nose.
I used to always make fun of his nose. He had like a big nose. And he was self conscious about his nose. He get
Yeah.
tight. He fight
It
and go
almost,
like
I
pop.
didn't know if it was like a hump or if it was just kind of long. Like,
Oh my God, Joel. Like, yeah. And he was very like that. That was the quickest way to get him to throw hands was to say something about his nose. He'll fight, like straight up.
he said, Queen, tell the truth, but I'm cute though, right?
Hmm. He was still cute. Oh, that's exactly how he talks. Oh my God. That's exactly how he talks. But I'm cute though. That's something he would say.
I don't understand why he's talking about being rescued or rescuing. Like, I don't understand. Like, first, I don't want you to give me too much. Is this a tragic passing? Because I hear homicide, okay? I hear homicide. Then I need to understand. We got a lot going on then, because we about to go into it. Where does the home invasion or the robbery or the homicide come in at?
I don't know anything about that.
Like
Like what?
Terrence, like the T name, like Terrence.
I don't know. I just know like I didn't hear nothing about no homicide. I knew that his he died by accident. Like it was an accidental death. That's how they made it
Like
seem, but
what?
it made no sense. It was New Year's Eve. I'm the last person he ever texted before he died that night. It was New Year's Eve. They were partying. They were mixing liquor with pills, and he had a bad reaction, and he never woke up. But like, it was shady from the start. Like people were saying, like his friends like left him, like he had laid
Wait a minute.
down.
Pause, pause, pause.
Mhm.
Somebody is a T name. He's acknowledging someone with a T name. There's also another name that would sound like his. You said his name is Joel, but he
Yeah.
also keeps giving me another J name that would be like Jarrell, Jewel. Like there's another name that he says would be similar to his or would be a J or a G name.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's like Jew or Joey.
Rel or something. Rel. I know he had a best friend named Rel.
What is the name?
Rel. Like I know he had a best friend
Like
named
Jarrell?
Rel. Yeah, like Rel something like. I don't remember too much because I wasn't around them
That's
at
the
that
part I
point.
keep hearing, like
Hmm.
Jewel. Like I said, it's like his name. I hear the end of
That
it.
was the yeah. He had a best friend that had a name that had it was like Rel something, but I wasn't that like at that point I wasn't around like that, so I wasn't around him like that. I just remember him at the funeral, like he was like the worst one, like inconsolable, like on the floor, like because that was his day one. That was his brother since they was kids.
He
Like
says, my man's.
yeah, he was distraught. I remember. That's
So I
yeah.
need to understand because he's now showing me somebody. He shows me a guy that's probably my complexion, maybe a shade darker, but my complexion. He has either like short ponytails or short
Yep.
locks.
That's his best friend. Yeah, that's the one that was
Okay.
inconsolable at his funeral. Out on the ground, crying like a baby. That's crazy. And nobody knows what really happened that night because I always felt like he was too smart to overdose by mistake. Like he was just smart
Honey,
at that point.
honey, no, he did not.
And I'm the
It
last
doesn't
person
make sense to me though.
to leave.
Um, I'm gonna be honest with you because he makes me feel like this is what I do. This is what I
Party.
do.
He used to
Yeah,
party. Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's
Pills
what I
and
do. This shouldn't have happened. He keeps talking about the exchange of hands. There's a word that he keeps repeating to me. I feel like he thought he was taking something else, but somebody gave him fentanyl.
oh my God, yo. And I believe you because Mello just he was too smart. He was too smart. Like he was just smarter than that. Like he wouldn't
He
just
keeps saying
OD.
exchange of hands.
Mm-hmm. Like somebody gave him a bad pill.
Yeah, something happened. Yeah, but this is what makes it bad because it really could be an accident. But he said to me, homicide. I'm gonna go with what he said.
Like somebody did that on purpose.
When yes, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Queen. I don't feel like he passed away immediately. I feel like he was unconscious
Yeah, that. Oh my God. Yeah, they're saying that his friends waited. Like he was like they didn't take
because
him to
they
the
went
hospital
through
because he
his
was turning
pockets,
blue.
Queen. They went through his pockets, Queen.
And I believe you, cause like Mello was just too smart. He was too much of a gangster hood dude. Like he was too clever. Like it had to be foul. And then they didn't take him to the hospital till he was turning blue already. How you do like so they realized like he wasn't waking up the next day or something, and then they took him to the hospital. And it just never made sense to none of us who grew up with Mello and knew Mello, especially me. I was his ex-girlfriend. Like he was just smarter than that. Like you had like he was the type of person like you had to like sneak him to get him like that, you know? Because he was smarter than that. Like he wouldn't like he was just smarter. I never bought that story ever.
He
I
said
never
that,
believed that.
he'd do a lot for his niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm. Whatever. Whatever.
he says, how? Me. How?
And that's what everybody was asking. Like, everybody was like,
He says these are
Mello?
not strangers to him. They're not strangers.
I think it was people who were jealous of him because he was just such a loved person. Like, everybody fucked with him because he was a
He
real ass nigga. Like, he
he
was
want
real.
his friend to know. He want his friend to know that he's okay, that it's okay, that he's all right.
Who
Um,
the one I was yeah, because that boy was like, I remember I never seen a grown man like inconsolable like that at his funeral. Like, they had to like help him walk. Like, he was just
because he
done.
wasn't there, was he?
No, no, he was with his girl and his baby.
Because he keeps saying he feels guilty,
And
like
he,
he should
yeah,
have been
like he
there.
kept saying, like, if I was there, that wouldn't have happened. He was saying that at the funeral, like, if I was there, this wouldn't have happened. Like, this
But
wouldn't have
that's why
happened.
it did happen, because they knew. They know that. This is not an accident, honey. It's not. And it's stupid, because guess what? They didn't really get shit. They didn't do anything.
Nah,
This
Mello
was
wasn't the
completely
type. Mello wasn't the
senseless.
type that was gonna keep nothing on him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, he was the type of person you had to cheat. You had to sneak him to get him.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh my God, Mello.
How long has this been?
It's been like 6 years, 5, 6 years. It was New Year's Eve, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. And I felt like he knew
Who
something was about to happen
do
because
you
he
know
texted me.
if he used to, if there was at the time, if there was a big light skinned guy with freckles?
Yeah, that's his other best friend, Blizz.
Now that nigga ain't his best friend, no, he ain't. Cause I keep seeing him say, hey, where you put that at though? Hey, where you put that at though?
Girl, you about to
No, the
make
fuck
me
he
wake the
ain't.
whole block up. I swear to God. I'm about to wake everybody up after talking to you. I swear to God.
No, he's not.
Wow. That's not his friend. And I know
No.
exactly who you talking about. I know exactly who you talking about. That's crazy. And he was at the funeral too. Like, yo, that's crazy. I'm telling everybody.
Don't let
That's
nobody tell
crazy.
you he wasn't there, because yes, he was. I feel like he wasn't there in the beginning and he came. Yes, he was.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. And they all childhood friends. Like, they all grew up together since elementary school. Like, we all knew each other when we were little. Like, that's why I told you. Like, that's why I've like, to my detriment, not reached the heights that I know I'm capable of, because I'm so attached to where I come from. Where it's like, I feel safe here. I know these beasts. You know what I mean? Because it's like, all of us is from the same circle, and we all knew each other since we were like 5. Like, you know. And it's like, I kind of rather be here with y'all. You know.
I'm going to go because Spirit keeps saying it's time for me to save this, because I
Yeah.
feel like something's about to happen to the connection.
Okay.
They want you to have this. So I have to save this.
Okay.
Um, but I'm going to go. I'm not going to come back on because I'm super tired now.
All right.
So I'm going to let them send love to you, um, from all of them, okay?
Oh, Mello, I hope he knows that he never heard me sing while he was alive, but I hope he hears me now. And I hope he hears my songs now.
He blows kisses. He says super. Hey, you listen. Listen, you could have left out of here without saying that.
What he said?
He said super, super duper super soaker.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Inappropriate! Inappropriate! He was
He could have
vulgar.
left out of here without saying that.
He was vulgar like that. He was very vulgar.
It's okay. Cause really, he thought that was so funny though.
He was one of those. He's from the hood. He's a hood. Like, he's one of those. He don't know how to joke around. He plays too much.
Well, I send a lot of
That's
love
his
to you.
idea of being romantic.
Yeah, he said that's his romance.
Mm-hmm.
He said touch a couple places in the swan.
Whatever. Whatever, Mello. And I knew it. I always knew it. Oh, everybody who knows you were too smart to go down like that.
That's dirty. That's
They
dirty.
did him dirty.
I don't know who was out there, but I can tell you this too. It was two bitches sitting on the couch.
And I couldn't tell you because I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I know he texted me. I'm the last text that went out of his phone that night. And he said, "Love you always, Liz." And I found that so weird. That's why I felt like I don't know if he knew something was about to happen to him or something was going down. Because it wasn't like him to just get sentimental like that and say that. And the last thing he ever said to me was, "Love you always, Liz."
He said, didn't know really, but didn't feel right either. So he kind of wanted to be sure he told people like I love you or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I didn't think nothing of it at the time because it was New
He
Year's. So I'm like, oh, maybe he drunk, feeling some type of way, just saying I love you, like. But it wasn't
he
like him to say
he
that.
kind of went down slowly because I feel so thirsty, like he needed something to drink. I feel like I'm going down slow, like this ain't right. Like I feel really fucked up.
Mhm.
Like I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Mhm.
He probably should have thrown up.
Mhm.
He said, "Can't believe this happened though."
Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't ready to go.
He looked back at somebody. There's a lady doing like this to him. So it's time for him to go.
Mhm.
He said, "Boss up."
I will.
Your family is sending love, blowing kisses as well.
I love you.
I'm gonna let them step back and send their love and energy. Um, your great grandmother, she's standing here between. Let me show you.
Mhm.
She's standing here. She
Mhm.
stepped over this and said, "You might want to pick this up, get this straightened up, honey."
She was one of those like fabulous, like fab mahogany type ladies. Always
It is
dressed
not
to the
bad in
nines.
here. I swear to God, it's not. Look, I swear it's not bad in here.
I
It's
know.
not.
I know, but
Just
she was
it.
one of those like fake debutante type of ladies. Like she was one of those like always like she didn't like seeing you without lipstick on. I remember like always had to have her hair done. Like she was just always well dressed. Like loved hats. Like
She's like, you get, honey. Like,
mhm.
all right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say this video, and
Okay, my
I
love.
appreciate you.
I
Um,
appreciate you too.
I don't think the other one saved because when I tried to come back to it, it was gone. So if anybody recorded the first half of this, please send it to me,
Please,
send
honey.
it to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
please do. Please
All
do.
right.
And it was a
I
pleasure
appreciate
talking to
you.
you. I'm so happy I talked to you. I hope I talk
Yeah,
to you. I'm going to your event on the 29th. I'll be there.
I appreciate you.
I'll be
All
there for
right,
sure.
Queen. All right,
All
y'all,
right,
family.
Queen.
Till
Thank
tomorrow.
you guys.
Peace.
Good night.